Okay, shift's over. Time to let your hair down and go crazy.
Well, thank you kindly. Is Ackermann about?
Rec area.
I love it when you call it that. Gives the impression of a vast area with cushions, massage machines, and all the home comforts for the weary rocket crew.
As opposed to a small kitchen galley with a vid console and music player in it.
Precisely.
Well, it has a sign saying recreation area on the door. Perhaps the ship's designers meant it ironically. Right, ready for handover checks.
Thought you'd never ask.
Radiation, flare shield and forward deflectors.
Check 100%.
Hull integrity.
Check 100%.
Life support.
Green everywhere.
Fuel mix and burn rates.
Confirm. Green. Green.
Navigational projection.
Navigational projection. There is a small debris field at 06 Mark II with intolerance. ETA to Callisto base is 41 days and 10 hours.
Course and speed.
Course 07 Mark V. Speed 2 to the power of 3 Omega.
Confirm. Checks complete. Hang on. Run me the course and speed again.
Course 07 Mark V. Speed 2 to the power of 3 Omega.
I have projection of 07 Mark IV on the navigational console.
It can't be.
I'm telling you. There, see for yourself.
Well, how the hell can that be?
Computer override? Is there a navigational hazard?
No, you saw nothing but a small debris field, and that's well away from us.
I don't get it. The navigation computer's rerouted us. There should have been an alarm, some sort of alert on the display screen.
So what is up ahead?
Nothing. Next navigational beacon is 3 days away. Apart from that, it's just dust, gas and vacuum. Try the forward scanners.
See? Nothing.
What are they set to?
Level 5. Anything bigger than the ship that might cause us a collision hazard or overly stress the shields or forward deflectors.
Try level 2.
Well, that's anything bigger than a football.
Try it.
Well, would you look at that?
What is it?
No idea. It's too small for the scanners to pick up on routine sweeps, but obviously the Navi computer saw it and registered it as a potential hazard.
Can you get a better picture?
I'll try. There. Blimey.
What is it?
Well, if I didn't know better, I'd say it might just be my ticket out of the space service.
So what do the scanners say?
Mixture of bonded polymers. Like plastic, but there's a metal element too. Steel is the nearest I can get by way of comparison to Earth compounds. Seems to exist in both the main structure and that fabric covering.
Approximate size?
About 6.5 feet. Weighs around 250 pounds, based on density analysis.
We'll know more when we get it on board.
Who says we're bringing it on board?
Oh, come on, look at it. It's an alien artifact just floating in space. Okay, it's seen better days, but it's still like nothing I've ever seen.
How can you be sure it's alien? The shape is humanoid, more or less. This area is a busy space lane. Could be debris from a crash, or even jettisoned garbage from one of the freighter ships.
Well, we'll look at the side. Its arm, okay? It's only got one. The other seems to have been torn off. But look, that's 3 fingers there. Not 5 or even 4, 3. 3 fingers equals alien. And more than that, the finder's fee for alien artifacts is about 10 times what we'd earn in a year. Remember those researchers that found that pyramid on Mars? How rich did they get off that? Book tours, lecture circuit, set for life.
We need to consider the danger of contamination.
Of course. We'll do a full decontamination in the airlock. Use the locking tractor beam to pull it in and run a full spectrum on it. Electro, detergent, alpha ray. I'll even vacuum bag it before opening the inner door.
What do you think it is?
Given the materials, maybe a statue?
Who would bother to dress a statue? There's clearly a synthetic covering over some sort of metallic frame.
Action figure for a really big child. Oh, it's a shame it's out of its box. It would have been worth more.
Oh, give it a rest, Eiger.
I think it's some sort of protective suit. Helmet looks robust, and there's that equipment on the front. Some sort of chest unit.
It's not very efficient, is it? Full of holes, one arm torn off.
I wonder how long it's been out there. All alone, in the void of space. Could be years. Centuries.
So, Ackermann, it's your call, but I'm telling you there's money in that thing, and it's got to be worth it. We can have it on board in half an hour, fully decontaminated and sealed for transport.
Okay, go and get suited up. I'll prep the decontamination kit. Liselle, you send a full scan report to Earth Central. It'll take a while for a reply, but can't hurt to stake our claim.
Right.
You know what it reminds me of? The Darkling Man.
The what?
It was a character in a children's book my father used to read me when I was a child. And you might flee and you might fly the Darkling as he passes by. Beware him, children rich and poor, but for he may stop at your front door. It was about a silver creature from space who was sent to make Earth a better place by taking away all the bad children. I remember my older brother used to scare me with it at night. "I'll get the Darkling Man," he used to say. "I'll tell him you've been bad." Oh, I'd be terrified. "But I haven't been bad," I used to scream at him. "I haven't been bad." And he used to laugh. Even now, I remember how frightened I was of the stars, in case one of them was where the Darkling Man lived. Oh, the amount of nights I screamed myself to sleep, saying, "I haven't been bad."
Joining the space service was an odd move then. I mean, space is literally full of stars.
Well, I grew up, obviously. That's when you tend to realise that childhood monsters are nothing to fear, compared to things like tax bills.
Well, quite. Right, I'll go and see how Eiger is getting on. He's excited, and excitement and donning protective equipment don't mix. I want to make sure he's being careful.
Right. I'm going to run diagnostics on the Navi computer. The lack of warning of the course change is still bothering me.
Fine. Make sure you run a full fuel burn analysis too. I want to know how far this diversion has cut into our reserve margin.
Right. Oh, and if you pass the recreation area, can you grab me a coffee?
I'm the captain. Shouldn't you be making me coffee?
Oh, okay. If you want to run the diagnostics, I'll put the kettle on.
No, that's fine. I'll do it. Milk and sugar, right?
Thank you, Captain.
Eiger, are you reading me?
Reading you 5x5, Skipper.
Okay. Your suit is showing green on all fields. Your heart rate is a bit high, but everything else is normal.
Okay, ready when you are.
Depressurizing.
Oh, tickles.
Very funny. Depressurization complete. Suit integrity still green. Stand by to open airlock door.
Standing by.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Door opening. So, how's the view?
Terrifying and spectacular all at the same time. A bit like sleeping with your best friend's wife.
You really are a specimen, aren't you?
I'm what they call a character. I'll be a rich character in a few minutes.
Can you see it?
Oh, can I? It's about 25 meters away. Liselle couldn't have positioned the ship better. I'm going to fire up the tractor beam now. Stand by.
Roger, standing by.
Got it! Just as well it's weightless. This would take a hell of a lot of lifting. 10 meters. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. I have it! Item is on board.
Well done.
Sealing outer airlock.
Seal firm. Pressurizing.
Ooh, tickle.
Funny. Don't remove your helmet or gloves. We'll do this by the book. Full decontamination before inner door is opened, or you get out of that suit.
Alright. Hey, I know it's been battered about, but this thing's actually in pretty good shape. By the feel of it, there's an internal skeleton under the fabric, so it's probably more likely to be some sort of robot than a protective suit. Right. Preparing electrostabilizers.
Monitor ready.
Activating.
Monitor reading space bacterial life signs.
Right, switching to a wider current. Activating.
Still reading positive for life.
Ah, stubborn little space bacteria, eh? Okay, I'll have to use the manual X-ray setting. Give me a moment. Hey, can you see it? I'll try and move the camera. There. You see it?
Wow. You know, it's never occurred to me until now that a bit of space flotsam might actually be worth something.
I think it's horrible. Those dead eyes.
Okay, X-ray set. I want to give it a good burst, so stand by. Activating.
X-ray ought to get everything even remotely dangerous. How are the diagnostics going?
Oh, it doesn't make sense. I've run it 3 times, and it always comes up with the same thing, the same conclusion. I wanted to double check it myself, so I've been looking at the computer manual. There are only a handful of reasons the navigation computer could override the main flight systems and change our course. Immediate risk of collision, but there would be an alarm, or certainly a lurch. We'd feel it even if we didn't hear the alarm. Secondly, if the fuel burn rate was off, it might change course to compensate. But fuel burn is steady and green everywhere, I checked. So there was only one possible reason left. A course change in response to a distress signal.
A distress signal? That's absurd.
Exactly, it makes no sense.
So you're saying that something in the area was letting off a distress signal that the ship's systems locked onto? Well, unless that thing down in the airlock is... Eiger. Eiger! Eiger, come in, please.
Skipper.
Eiger, respond.
Skipper, look at the camera. I can't see Eiger or that silver thing. And the internal airlock door is open.
Hand me the blaster from the case, will you?
What are you going to do?
Well, someone's got to go and check it out. Keep trying him. Hopefully he's just shorted out his comms unit with the X-ray sterilizer.
Eiger. Eiger, this is Liselle. Do you read me? Respond, please. Eiger, this isn't funny. The skipper's coming down and he's armed. If this is a joke, Eiger, respond.
Anything?
Nothing.
Okay. I'm at the galley. Proceeding forward.
Skipper, we're getting flash comms traffic from Earth Central. Priority Red Alpha. Skipper! Computer, access message code 23 Bravo. Navigation Officer Liselle.
Wait. What? I can't hear.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Skipper! Skipper, you have to get out of there! The message from Central. Urgent. Artifact scan suggests hostile alien life form. Part of group which attacked Moonbase Gravitron machine on 04HH-110267. Be advised, life form capable of survival in vacuum. Extreme danger. Do not engage. Repeat, do not engage. Skipper, did you hear that? Life form capable of survival in vacuum. Skipper! Skipper! Oh, sweet mercy. Computer, emergency cockpit door seal now. Oh, God. Mayday. Mayday, this is Earth Callisto Flight 073. We are under attack. Do you read me? Mayday. Mayday, this is Earth Callisto Flight 073. We are under attack. Do you read me? Mayday. Mayday, this is Earth Callisto Flight 073. We are under attack. Do you read me? Is anyone there? Over. Oh, God. Oh, God. I haven't been bad. I haven't been bad.